Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. You know what? We need a microphone. All right, it's time to make another. I'm gonna make a coffee real quick. So I would have to say my favorite coffee is I like an espresso, right? I like a dark brewed coffee. It could even be a decaf coffee. I just like a really good brewed coffee. I like a good bean, just a fresh brew. I don't like thin coffees like McDonald's. I don't like their coffees. I'd rather a dark roast. Medium to dark roast. I just want to apologize for jumping into this video. I made a mistake and deleted some footage or something happened. So the first few minutes of the video is just gone. But it's okay. Let's just jump right in. The first thing I prepped today was a coffee creamer. I basically took a can of that coconut cream from Trader Joe's, a little bit of stevia, some pumpkin spice, as well as vanilla and some water, mixing up in my M1. And this is the coffee creamer I'm using for my coffee right now. So I lost that footage, but it's okay. I digress. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and move forward. If you want your plant-based creamers to like really frothy and thick. What makes that happen is more of like the sugar content in it. So I'm using stevia, of course. Yeah. I didn't add any sweetener to it, but it's pretty sweet already because of how much stevia I added. All right, so let's go ahead and make us an oat milk. So I was gonna add coconut flakes, but I changed my mind to do a regular oat milk because this will be for my smoothies, my maybe smoothie bowls, or maybe even when I make oatmeal, which means I need to probably do this twice. Okay, anyway, so let's go ahead and get a cup of oats in here. I use a heaping. I never like top off the top. Let's do a heaping. And I'm gonna use a little bit of vanilla, which will probably be a half a tablespoon again. I don't really need that much. Just adds a little, I need some salt, a pinch of salt. I'm giving myself about 2.5, 3 hours to get all this done. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the max, which is about 4 cups. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and do our oat milk. 40 seconds is good enough yet again. So we're gonna go ahead and get our milk poured in here. Y'all, this milk smells good. I love oat milk and I love pecan, oat and pecan. Man, you can't go wrong with those two with me. So we have oat. Should I do another one? Probably not. I just poured this into a small jar. I used this in one of my oatmeal preps today. I need to do an overnight oat today. So this is really this simple. If you don't have a M1 and you really can't afford one at this time, you can use this recipe in a blender. You will need a nut milk bag or something to strain that pulp for you. So I'm gonna show you how much pulp is left. But you can do the same thing. It's just probably, the yield won't be as great, and it's the pulp. You know what I mean? It's the pulp. It's getting all that pulp out because this machine actually goes back through twice, and what it's doing is getting all of the moisture out of your pulp. So now you can use this like in baking cookies or whatever. You don't want to really throw your pulp away. All right, so as I stated in the beginning, the eggs are already boiled. So I'm just going to set them in here, and that way they can grab their eggs when they want them. I used to boil like 2-3 dozen eggs every Sunday, and the kids would use them for either chicken salads or in their tunas, or just as a size of protein or whatever. And yeah, so that was an easy, quick easy thing to do to add protein to your kids' diets if they eat eggs. I don't really eat eggs like that. I can eat them boiled like in a salad. Every blue moon I enjoy an omelet, but I noticed that in my older years now, at 51, girl, when I do something with an egg, I had French toast the other day, which is French toast with the brioche bread, the pumpkin brioche bread from Trader Joe's that just came out. Yeah, my face is like, no, we're breaking out. Leave the egg alone. I really don't like bags and packaging in my refrigerator. I've noticed over the years, ever since my children were small, that if my food is prepped, if it's ready for them to just grab and eat, they'll eat it. Now, as they get older, they know to wash the vegetables. I don't have to wash anything. But like having these in a bag, they're already starting to turn. See, this is why I don't leave stuff in a bag. But I just haven't had time to go through and chop up, vegetables and prep my fridge. And yeah, so I'm going to chop this up. It's not going to be washed. They can wash it as they go because I don't want it to be wet and then they don't eat it all. So I'm going to try to link all of my containers, my knives, my machines, whatever I'm using in this video down below. If I don't link something, it's just because I don't have a link to it. Some of the stuff is Amazon, some of the stuff is like Nama or what else? Maybe like Ross or Marshalls or something. You know what I'm saying? So this is a Trader Joe's bag. We just got this, and this lettuce already doesn't look that great. I just went to Trader Joe's. But anyway, the kids have been enjoying their Caesar salads. I've been enjoying Caesar salad wraps with my crispy tofu. If you haven't seen that, I'll see if I can find it and probably link it or something. I've done it 1,000 times. We might make some in this video so that we can have some in the fridge for whenever we want it as well. And this is just the simple way of me having everything kind of chopped and prepared. But you want to make sure that, it says it's washed. But you want to make sure you wash it. I have a salad spinner. I'll link that one down below if you're interested. It's just a regular spinner. It's a regular spinner, but I got it from Amazon. So I know I can link this one. Containers. Every once in a while, growers mark down there like lettuce packs when they have like a few days left. I would say it's usually like 4 or 5 days left. They'll mark them down, and I always grab them, always, because honey, it's gonna take us less than a day to knock these out. So I'm just gonna throw these in here, even though I know I'm probably gonna use some of this today, especially the spinach. Now, if the spinach starts to look a little, I just chop and freeze it. That's all I do with the spinach. Just chop and freeze it. That way I can have it for smoothies or whatever I want. But if I can pay $1 for a pack of like some organic baby spinach, I'm going to do just that. Alright, so this is ready to go as well. I can do this for salads. I can use this for my juices or for my smoothies. Alright, so I normally chop up the smaller tomatoes when making pico. I don't really like using the larger ones. I have a bunch of them, so I'm going to use them. I think my camera's crooked. I've been crooked this whole time. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to make a quick pico. We do this every week. Sometimes we switch it up. Sometimes we add beans. Sometimes we add cucumbers. It just depends, right? So I have a very large red onion. I prefer red onions over any onion all the time. Unless I'm cooking sometimes, it just depends. But then I have a bunch of Roma tomatoes that I'm going to chop up. I have some garlic, some lime, and some salt. I'm going to keep this pico really simple. I kind of want the cucumber pico though. So we'll see how that one goes. We'll see how it goes. It depends on if I feel like making it. But I know today the kids want cheese enchiladas. So since they're having cheese enchiladas, we might as well have some pico with some chips and salsa. Plus, we have none in the refrigerator. And last night, they were warming up tortilla chips with nothing to eat it with. So, they were just eating sea salt tortilla chips. got room. Just another dish to wash, no big deal. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop all these up real quick and get everything in here. And this is gonna be our quick pico. So I've said this before, but if you're new to this channel, welcome. All right, so I have a food processor. I really need a better one. I do not like the one I have. It's old. And when I make like pico, still on my shoulder. When I make pico, or like, I don't mind the salsa being in the blender, but pico, and you don't take the inners out like of the small tomatoes, it just fuzzes up. I don't like a fuzzy pico. We like it freshly chopped like this. So I don't mind taking the time to chop up my food, because I know in the end of the, at the end of the day, I'm gonna appreciate it. My kids are too. Those onions are really fresh. Woo! Talking about eyes burning. Woo! I do this with my eyes closed for a second. So anyway, I'm looking to get a food processor. I'm looking for like maybe a KitchenAid food processor. I love that brand. When I think of household brands, I think of KitchenAid, I think of Nama, And so I would love to get a KitchenAid food processor sometime soon. I'm in need of it. I've been saying it for a couple years now, and it's just time. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this up, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so I end up pulling out some of these. I'm going to wash some of these off. I just like the color and the texture. I feel like the Roma tomatoes are a little bit more, they're not as crisp. They're more of a, even though I try to get the harder ones, they still have that pasty feel to me. This has like this pasty, softer texture. This is like more crisp. See the difference? This is why I always use the small tomatoes when making the pico. So we like garlic. I had to switch up the camera a little bit. I'll put it back down in a minute, but we like garlic. So I'm gonna add about 4 nice sized cloves to this right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this into the air fryer so we can have like a roasted salsa to go along with like the pico. Just keep it real simple today. One of my favorite things is like a sweet and spicy type of salsa. Definitely need lime. Just helps with the flavor and the absorption of all the minerals when you're eating, especially like anything green. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add a half of one more, because I'm using quite a bit today. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. Oh, peppers from the garden. Let's see how spicy these are. Ooh. These are a little spicy. Let's add some peppers, and if need be, I'll go outside and grab some more. These are pretty, I think these are going to be pretty spicy. Ooh, especially that red one. I have some jalapenos outside. I think they're the extra hot jalapenos, so we may pull those out. This video is going to be really long, by the way. Just so you know, I have a lot to do today. So if you're interested in just chatting with me while we prep, then I appreciate you. Grab your drink or a notepad if you want to know, because I'm not going to write the recipes. I don't really have like a recipe for any of this stuff. I just kind of make it as I go. But I don't mind telling you what I'm putting in here, for sure. We're definitely going to probably need another pepper. So far, this is what this looks like. I'm going to run outside and grab a jalapeno. All right. Let's get to it. Some of the best chips on the planet, baby. Them freshly made ATBs, or you make them yourself. I think that's probably even better. Ooh. Alright, this is done. We're just gonna make a small salsa. We normally make one that's pretty big, but this will be fine. Half of a red large onion, a few of these tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and slice these. We'll take the innards of these because this is actually, so what all I took out of the other ones, I'm basically gonna put in here because we're gonna blend it. And we can use all we can, so all we got. So I don't know how many tomatoes that is. All right, and then I am going to add some garlic in here. And we're gonna put it in the air fryer to roast until those tomatoes start to look like they're, you know, are roasted. That's all I'm doing. Put it on high in the air fryer and let everything roast. And then once it's ready, we'll just blend everything with the salt and the cilantro. And I'm probably gonna see if I can find some guajillo, however you pronounce it, peppers in my freezer. I might have some. If I do, oh, it's gonna be so good. Let me tell you, these things right here, don't need too many. Don't need too many. Just know that. That's the little firebomb right there, honey. They're called like extra hot jalapenos when you grow them, but when they turn red, they're ridiculous. This is just onion, garlic, tomatoes, and peppers going to the air fryer. All right, I gotta warm up my coffee. So I have these avocados. We're gonna make us a quick guac to go with their meal today. Even if they don't eat it all like today, it doesn't matter because we can use it for, even if they don't use it all for their meal today because they're having the cheese enchiladas, it doesn't matter. Guacamole can be eaten at any time. And the way I'm about to make it, I can put this on top of toast and have avocado toast. It doesn't even matter. So it's good for your skin. You can put it in your smoothies. You won't even taste it. It's just the texture. Just makes your smoothies more smoother. And it has a lot of good vitamins and minerals for our body. Not only just our skin, but our hair and nails. Healthy fats, right? A really good healthy fat, actually. And I'm just gonna smash this up. Really simple, just like this. Once I mash it really good with the potato masher, then I'll go in and fold in some of this pico. Just like that. And now I'm gonna fold in my pico. Really good heaping. Add a little bit of juice, a little lime juice. Gotta help it from turning, right? And then I'm gonna add a little mash to that. I gotta make guacamole or do something with the avocados because if they don't feel like making them, then they won't. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of these smaller ones. I'd rather the smaller avocados. I don't know why I bought that big one, but it is what it is. This is real life here. And it feels, to me, it has like a lighter consistency. It's not as thick. And I know my kids with textures, they're gonna want a thicker texture. So I'm probably gonna have to beef it up a little bit with a little cilantro too. But just adding these will probably do the trick, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely need the thicker texture. I mean, let me see. This is why I'm gonna be hungry when I'm done. For sure. A little lime. By the way, I haven't eaten. Now we're good to go. These containers, these airtight containers, came from TJ Maxx. So I don't have a link for these, but this is the guacamole for, I guess, today. So I have some hot water. I didn't even clean the bowl. Remember when I first used this bowl for the salsa and realized it was too small? The pico. I have these guajillo, I think that's what they call peppers, just in some hot water. I just need to hydrate them. So when we go to blend our salsa, we'll have like the dark roasted chilies. This is what it is. I just have these in my freezer. I use these for my salsa. So screenshot that, add it to your roasted veggies, and blend. All right, so I'm gonna clean up my mess and get started on something else. Eat a few chips, because this is definitely gonna be breakfast for me. Oh, where are my manners? I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Did y'all want some? Here you go. How is it? So, no one told me we didn't have mustard. It's all good. It's all good, but it's not all good. So anyway, I'm gonna make a chickpea salad anyway. I'm just using chickpeas. I'm using 2 cans. I'm using some body season because I love this. A little bit of sea salt. I'm also gonna add a little bit of sesame seed in there. I just like the added benefit. Doesn't have anything to do with this really. A little bit of sweet relish. This is the vegan mayo I'm going to use today. I think the other one is gone. The other one is, I forget the brand. I think it's Trader Joe's. I'm going to use a couple of sheets of the seaweed, the sea salt one, and some onion and garlic, right? And that's about it. That's all I'm putting in here. All right, I have the 2 cans rinsed and drained. Y'all, this is so good. If you want an alternative to like a tuna, really good. A little bit less than a half of a red onion. I have about, I'll use 3 garlic cloves in here. And like I said, I'm gonna do some seasonings. Just like maybe how you would season your tuna is, I say go for it. So to give it that little fishy taste, as if it had like a little bit of tuna in it, this is why I use the seaweed strips. It just gives it that, you know, sea-like taste. So I use that. Oh, I know this is so good. I want to bite one so bad right now. And then let's get some mayo in here. Like maybe 2 heapings, like a little bit over 2 tablespoons. I don't really need that much. I don't use as much mayo anymore. I use more mustard than mayo, but since I don't have no mustard, we gotta do what we gotta do. And I'm using a teaspoon of salt. All right, so this is probably gonna just be my breakfast. To be completely honest, it is 10 o'clock. Kind of messed up on intermittent fasting today, testing and trying out things, but it's okay. I'm going to just put a little bit on my bread. I'm not gonna make a sandwich. I'm just gonna just eat this like this. Probably a little bit of avocado too. And this is kind of like what I'm gonna eat on. It's really good, y'all. Simple, a lot of protein, a lot of protein. I'm just gonna put it in this container so I can have it in the fridge. Now you can leave it chunky. You can make it smooth like this. Almost reminds me of a thicker texture of hummus. You know what I'm saying? So if you like hummus, you would love this. Hummus, you just add oil. Basically, you're just adding a lot of avocado oil for hummus. But this is so good, y'all. So delicious. A lot of protein, healthy for you. You can just remove as much mayo if you don't want that much mayo. Because I know that's not the greatest, right? But, yeah. So anyway, this is what it looks like. Basically. And I just smoothed it down. I didn't leave it chunky at all this time. But normally I kind of do. So yeah, this is easy with crackers. You can put this with salads or like I'm gonna do on a piece of bread. Believe it or not, the chickpea salads will go faster than this chicken salad right here. They'll eat that first. But Anyway, I just have a can of the white chicken breast. We normally do this. Well, in the past, I used to do it with the whole chicken from Costco, but, you know, we don't have as many people in the house anymore, so we don't have to do that. A little bit of seasoned herb, a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit, not salt and pepper, just a little bit of salt, a little bit. I feel like these meats must be salty. Like I can smell the salt in the meat. I don't know, it's a weird smell, but I'm not a fan. Yeah, well, y'all know I don't eat meat. So anyway, but the chicken especially, to me, smells salty when it comes out of a can. So, yeah, all right. And then some mayo. And this is going to be a quick one for them to chop and blend. And then they don't need a lot of mayo. And then I'm going to grab their boiled eggs. Don't do what I did. If you're going to boil eggs, when they're done, let them sit on the stove and let them sit in an ice bath. They'll be so much easier to peel. I did not do that. I just left the house. I had things to do, and I let them cool on the stove. And so now I'm struggling with peeling. And normally they just peel with no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 eggs in here. I already have 1. And blitz this real quick, and this will be their chicken salad. So how long does this take? You can do this for your kids, yourself. You don't have to spend that money going out to eat for lunch. You know, this is the last quarter of the year. It's time to literally lock in, right? So we're locking in on our nutrition. We're locking in on saving money, on just, you know, taking care of ourselves. Some of y'all like to add like grapes and all that. We don't do that here. No ma'am. Alright, so the key to all this when it comes to prepping is to have everything out and ready. So my containers were already out today. I knew what I was doing. I had my list ready. I went grocery shopping last night. My refrigerator was clean 5 o'clock this morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rinsing off everything and just sit in the dishwasher, and then when I'm ready, I'll go back and wash everything. I like color because she don't have no mustard, but they'll eat it because it's flavored. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. It's time to go ahead and knock out the salsa. The veggies have been roasting. It looked really good, really good. So excited about this. It's a little hot. A little hot. I always say let it cool down some. Depends on what kind of blender you're using, but you'll want to be careful with blending hot foods. You really don't want to blend hot foods, right? So I'm going to show you. They're puffed up just a little bit. They're no longer like really crispy. They have like some little texture to them now. This is what it looks like. I'm going to add them in there. I'm going to add some of the juice too. Might as well. Might as well. And then we're going to wash our cilantro. And we're going to add our cilantro. So once again, we roasted the tomatoes, the onions, the peppers, and the garlic. 1 little bushel of cilantro. A little sad bushel. I'm telling you. That's why I have to grow it myself. I have cilantro outside, but it's not quite ready. I'm going to add this lime. I should have rolled it, and I didn't. Okay. Yep. 1 lime. And then I'm going to do a little bit of salt. Because salt and lime, baby, please, in everything, Mexican, Spanish, whatever, Tex-Mex. Yeah. Definitely going to bring out the flavors. Alright, so it's been sitting in the air fryer for a while after, you know, kind of cool down just a little bit. But I always kind of like take the top a little bit and just... Okay, let me show you what this looks like. Oh, you smell amazing. Tap that top down just a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. So, taste test time. Look at that color. See that color? That's why you want to use some chilies. That's spicy. Y'all can see this goodness right here. Y'all see this? Homemade salsa. Like, make it yourself. A few dollars. You can make it as high as you want. Look at that color. Yeah. Because I don't know what my big jar is right now. Normally I make enough for like the 32-ounce jars. Look at that. Can't tell me. Can't tell me this don't look good. This that salsa, baby. Get you some. Just add you some of those spicy. So the guajitos, I think they're hot. They're not hot. They're like more of the medium hot, but they have some peppers, the dry peppers that are really hot. Just make sure you look at the hot meter before you buy them. All right, let me clean up my mess. So we're about to get into these ginger shots. I'm using quite a bit of ginger because they're for the shots, right? So we want immunity boosting. We want vitamin C. We want to prevent these things from happening, like colds and flus and all that, which is, you know, it's kind of hard to do. But if we can have like a natural fighter on the inside of us that helps to fight the good fight, okay, we're gonna go for it. So ginger, I'm just taking off the outer layer. They've already been washed and everything. I have oranges as well as red bell pepper, which is extremely good for you when it comes to what we're looking for in this shot, the vitamin C's and immunity boosters. So we're gonna put the softer fruits in first of all. We're gonna put the softer fruits and vegetables in first, and then we're gonna put our harder fruits later. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the NamaC2 since it's already pulled out, and I just changed the head. So I took off the blender head and just put the juicer head in. Ugh. This one looks alright. What is going on? Do I have any more of them? Okay, that one looks okay. So I have ginger in the garden, y'all, but it's not even enough. But it's so freaking strong. I'm gonna should we just should we just wrap it anyway? Ugh, I don't really like the way this one looks. While I'm steady chopping it up. Alright. Let me just get this in here. So I normally go to the Asian market to get my ginger, and I didn't. I went to Jovi's, but I normally go to the Asian market. I like their ginger. It's normally really good quality ginger, and I didn't do that this time. I might have soaked it too. I didn't soak it too long. I don't like the way it looks. That's all. If I don't like the way it looks, I'm like using it. Okay, this one is good. So basically, what I want to do is get the shots. So we'll have our hold on, I'm gonna put it on juice. All right. Sorry, I couldn't see from the other side. So I won't be keeping this pulp, but normally if I didn't have like the citrus, I just throw it in that composter out there. But I'm not doing that. So I pulled out the big containers because we have a lot of juice to make today. And I just figured I might as well just put them out. They're available on NamaC2, and you can also use my discount code on any accessories as well as the machines. So the NamaC2, the NamaJ2 slow masticating juicer. Don't have to worry about anything heating up over here. You're getting the best of the best when it comes to your nutrients. It's not going to deplete it because of the heat or anything like that. It's not heating up your food. It's a slow masticating, and yeah, you can actually keep juices longer in the fridge. So I can do like 5 days on these juices if I want to. As long as I fill them up to the top, you know, that air in. Not a lot of temperature changing in the fridge. We should be good to go. These are, I think these are like the little 2-ounce jars you can get from Amazon. What I did was I went with these jars because I went with these jars because the jars we had before, the tops are really small and it's hard to get the juice in. And these are the ones we had before. These are the ones we have now. I mean, I still have these for backup, but these are just easier to take and to wash and to clean. So we have 1 day, 2 days, like almost 3 days. So basically they'll take one every other day. So it's 3 of us in the house. So this will last us 3-4 days. Like really and truly, if we take one every day, this will last us 3 days. But if we do the every other day thing, and on the weekends, Christopher is not here, so he doesn't drink them on the weekends. We normally just drink like a juice or something on the weekends. So this normally lasts us like, this will last us like 2 or 3 days. I just think we'll go get some more ginger. That's it. So, but they're done. And I'm gonna put these in the fridge. And when they want them, they'll grab for them. And that's it. So, for my girlies and my guys who always complain about being cold, right? You're cold, seasons are changing, so you might even be a little bit more colder now. Those who are trying to build up that, you know, their blood, your iron, and all that good stuff, get you some beets. Get your really good, juicy, sweet pineapple. You know it's good and ready when you can smell it, and it just smells, make your mouth just salivate. Yeah, that's what you need. And some ginger. Or you can use carrots and beets with your apples. That's a good one too. I prefer, well, I like carrot, beet, and apple too. I'm just giving it a light chop so the machine don't have to work so hard, since I am going to be using it like crazy today. And 1 whole pineapple, 2 nice, big, beautiful beets. I'm talking about they look good. I found these organic beets at Trader Joe's. Girl, look how red that is. Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need. But find a combination that works good for you. Normally people like it with apples and a little bit of pineapple. But find a combo that works for you so that you will actually drink it, right? That's what you want to do. You want whatever tastes good for you. But I just try to do the 80-20 rule. You know, where it's more vegetables than fruit. It's kind of hard sometimes because I like, you know, I love pineapple juice. Oh, man. And I love apple juice. My kids do too. But, you know, just try to do the 80-20. Yeah, this is a good one. All right, I'm going to scrape some of this stuff down. So this is the beet juice. We're gonna go ahead and just stir this up a little bit. It has a little bit of foam on it. Normally when I juice pineapple juice, I get a little foam, so which is still good for you. So I'm hoping I have at least 3 jars to carry me. It looks like it might be 2.5, but that's all good. And then we're going to make another juice in a second with some cucumbers and green apples. Oh, look at that. We got us 3. I'm going to add the foam because, all right. All right, so now we have 3, the beet, the ginger, and the pineapple. All right, so now we stopped by today, and we're gonna let her try out one of these shots.
Hey, y'all, hey.
We're gonna see if she knows what's in it. It's not like...
So it looks like carrot is in here, right?
No.
No? Why is it orange?
Yeah, don't worry about that. You guys just taste it first.
Unless red and something light has been mixed to make orange.
Okay.
Ginger. One of that? What's red? Beets?
No, just drink it and see. And see if you taste it. It's not going to be like a regular ginger shot.
Am I supposed to show y'all my reaction?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Now, a disclaimer. Ginger sets my soul on fire.
Yeah. It's supposed to.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it sets my soul on fire. So
it's supposed to.
if you see my face distorted, then you know why. But okay, cheers.
Mm-hmm. Well, drink like half of it then. That way you can see what's in it.
Okay. Definitely.
I thought you were saying.
Definitely ginger. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's so overbearing.
Is it?
Yes. Now I don't know. What else is orange in here?
Orange in there because you need that for vitamin C.
I have a tone of orange.
Yeah, because you need the vitamin C with immunity because the weather's changing, seasons changing, and it's one more thing.
Orange.
Probably something you would never think of, and it's a vegetable.
A vegetable. Celery?
No. No, you can take celery.
But I'm trying to find, a really good beneficial.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be beneficial. It's gonna be beneficial. Right. But, and it doesn't really. It has a flavor, but not really. It's mild.
Onion?
Now you know onion got flavor. Maybe you don't cook with it as much. It's red bell pepper.
I cook red bell pepper is my base.
Is it?
Bell peppers, onions, garlic is my base.
Yeah, well that's what's in there.
And especially colorful bell peppers.
Yeah, because because it has a lot of like immunity boosters and vitamin C. It's the best one out of all the peppers.
The ginger
takes over, so you don't even know, right?
No need for the cayenne, because I put cayenne in my liquor.
Oh yeah. But, yeah, you see, you don't need cayenne with that.
Lord, it is traveling down
down your soul. Yeah, you're gonna be good for a couple of days. So.
Okay.
Yeah, go and drink the rest of that. It's good for you.
Here's to you if you wish me well. Those who don't can't go. I'm just playing. I don't want nobody in hell. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. So that's every other day. That's all you need every other day. So why y'all don't make the ginger shots at home? You drink all the other juices.
I do. I don't drink a ginger shot. But watermelon season is coming to an end.
Right.
But during this season, it's been watermelon, ginger, lime, cayenne.
Oh, I got you.
So it's just
we still got everything in it. I got you. Okay.
I don't make these shots. The shot is so concentrated.
Yeah, that way you only need one every other day.
But I enjoy my juice.
Yeah, I do too.
I sip on it.
I still put it in juice.
The ginger shot don't want me to take nothing in.
But let me tell you, once you do this, you're not even hungry. You don't want to eat
or drink.
It cuts your appetite. Yeah, so you're good. Yeah, this
it
is like
intensifies if you drink liquid behind it.
Yes.
Listen, I'm about to break out in a full you know how you eat a grapefruit and then you don't want water behind it?
That's it.
Yeah, well that's what
that's like that.
But I feel like I'm having a flash.
You needed that. See, now you're good. Now you don't worry about no germs and no little kids. None of that stuff. Yeah, good for you.
I did it.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah, that's what ginger shot.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That shit hurts.
Yeah, but you know it's good for you.
Good.
Yeah.
Like I can, Spider-Man, I can climb a building.
I'm telling you. And the crazy thing is, I drink them, and I'm telling you, I don't even be hungry. That's why I be like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna eat for a little bit because I ain't drink this ginger shot. Nothing. All right, so shout out to Nari for being a good trooper. I'm always testing stuff and letting her try it out. But anyway, she has lost about, I think it's like almost 50 pounds, 47, 50 pounds. And she drinks juice every day, walking like 6, 7, 8 miles, sometimes 10. So she's on it. But yeah, I just wanted her to try that out. Right now, I'm just cutting up all these apples. I bought a bunch of apples last week. And I had been telling them I was going to make apple juice. Normally, they'll just put out the small juicer and make it. But I was like, I don't worry about it. I'll make it. So I'm just making some apple juice for the fridge. So they'll just sip on this. And fresh apple juice tastes nothing like apple juice from the grocery store. Like, it's not even the same color or the same texture. And actually, I'm not even, there's not even pulp, no pulp in this. And it's still really good. I should have used my new pulp strainer to try it out. But, y'all, it's really good.
is sweet, natural sweet, but I add the green too to give it just a little bit of tartness, so it's not just all super sweet Fiji and pink lady apple. All right, so the rule of thumb is they can only have one a day. Like, if you don't tell them, hey, only drink one of these a day, trust me, they will drink like one for breakfast, one for lunch. I mean, they just drink it because it tastes so good. As you see the color, right? And this is what I mean. So later on in the video, I'll tell you I wanted like a sweet potato juice, and it kind of looks like this, a little bit orange when you make it. But sweet potatoes, apple, and a little cinnamon, that is an amazing juice. So definitely try it out for fall. I've made it before on my channel, but I'll probably make it again. And when I do, I'll come back and share it with you all. But I did buy some sweet potatoes just to make juice. So stay tuned. Another one of these videos like this is coming up. All right, so here's their apple juice. I'm about to put it in the refrigerator and they'll be good to go. All right, so let's get into the next juice. We have cucumber, apple, we have a pear. I bought some pears last week, so we have one pear left over, and then some ginger. It's a really quick, simple juice. You can just do cucumber, apple, and ginger, a 3-ingredient. You don't have to make these juices fancy. You just take what you want, what you like, what tastes good to you, and then you make juice out of it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm peeling cucumbers because y'all know I do not like store-bought cucumbers, but you do what you have to do. Now, I take the time to take the seeds out of my apples. I know I drink a lot of apple juice. My kids do too. And you don't want to consume those seeds in abundance at all. So make sure you do your research on anything that you're eating or consuming. Not just the seeds of an apple, but make sure, ginger is what you can have. If you're having some medical issues, thyroid issues, just making sure that, what you're consuming, works well if you're on medication, with what you're taking. But when it comes to fruit and vegetables, like I said, I'm just trying to do the 80-20 thing with these juices. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good at it, I should say. So if you have a NamaJ2 or a NamaC2, put in the comments, let us know. Let the family know, honey, what you're thinking about your juicer. And what is your favorite, like, 3-ingredient juice? Share it with our family and friends so we can encourage others to juice, to get more vitamins and minerals in our bodies by way of our fruits and our vegetables.
So we're moving on to some roasted veggies. I like to roast the veggies in the air fryer or the oven, right? And then when I'm ready for them, I can put them, I don't know, in a sandwich. I know I like roasted veggie sandwiches. I can just eat them like it is, or I can put them on top of salad, or not salad, rice, or a Buddha bowl. I love a good Buddha bowl. So these are some organic zucchinis. I don't know why every time I buy the organic ones, the sticker doesn't come off. I don't know why. When I wash them, I cannot get the sticker off. What is that about? Like, what? Whoop, just have to wash that one again. What is that about? Anyway, I have zucchini, I have squash. I'm doing a couple of garlic cloves, 1 green bell pepper, and 1 red. And then we're going to put everything into the air fryer. Some in here. I don't know where I put my big knife that fast. I must have put in the dishwasher. But like I said, we're going to get them all chopped and put them in here and call it a day. And it's so good. So I'm going to use the avocado spray, a little bit of garlic powder, and some sea salt, black pepper. Keep it really simple. So when you cook and you're cooking like your normal everyday meals that you cook, what is your base? Now Reed said hers is like basically peppers, onions, and garlic, right? She likes to add cayenne to a lot of her meals and mushrooms too. She didn't mention that, but most of her meals always gonna have some type of portobello, oyster, even king mushroom. She always puts mushrooms in her meals. What is your base? I would say my base is, I like colors in my food. I think colors, because I know our eyes are attracted to our food before basically anything else. Like if it smells good and looks good, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try it, right? I'm gonna go for it because I love all the colors, and I don't know, it's just something about the way food looks to me and how it's plated. And so I'm big on color. So I'm always trying to look for like a colored vegetable. Carrots and red onions and yellow onions, So I'm just making it a little chunky. We're not trying to make small bites here. We want big, flavorful bites. And then maybe next time we'll use the indoor grill, like for some pineapples, or because grilled pineapples and grilled mangoes, oh my God. Y'all don't know if you've never had it, try it, okay? So here we are. Here's all of our beautiful colors. Makes it look like you want to eat it, right? And I'm just using the avocado spray. I have some extra virgin olive oil over there. I'm not worried about that right now. Trying not to get a little bit of salt. We'll do some garlic powder. I don't buy garlic salt. And we'll do some black pepper. I have this season blend I made. Y'all, it's so spicy. Oh my God, it's so good though. It's a bunch of herbs from the garden with some peppers. It is so delicious. I'm not gonna put it on this one right now because I know the kids are probably want some of this. And it's spicy, spicy. All right, so this is going into the air fryer until it's done. All right, so now that that's in the air fryer, we're gonna go ahead and, looks like I still got about 30 minutes left of my 3-hour prep. And I ran my mouth and everything, y'all already know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my veggies chopped. I might put this in the food processor just to chop it just a little bit finer. All right, yep, I think I'm just gonna do that, blitz it, and then that way I can chop them down a little bit finer and start adding them to the pan. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then that way, we can get all this in there and get it going. Here is the zucchini. So we got peppers, we got onion, we got garlic, and I'm using the red onions, the skin of the garlic, and bell pepper. Walnuts. So this is walnuts. I can't remember if I tell you pecans or walnuts, but this is walnuts, rinse and drain, with my mushrooms here. And I'm gonna blitz these too. Yeah, it's like a meaty texture, pretty good. All right, so I have all the veggies, as well as the mushrooms and the walnuts in here. It just looks like a bunch of veggies right now, but don't worry. I'm gonna add us some olive oil. I'm adding some fresh basil from the garden. And then we're just gonna kind of cook this down a little bit. So I've already added some garlic. I've added sea salt, black pepper. Well, no, sea salt, cumin. I need to add the black pepper. Basically gonna be like a vegetable spaghetti. If you enjoy these, let me know. This is an Italian tomato paste. I get these from, I think this is either, yeah, this is Trader Joe's. I get these from Trader Joe's or Kroger's. I didn't add any tomatoes because I just didn't feel like doing a tomato today, like the can. I don't even think we have any cans of tomato, to be honest. Adding some crushed tomatoes. Put this spoon up before I scratch the bottom of my pan here. So this is what it looks like. I'll give y'all the back camera shot so y'all can see. And I feel like pecans, when you let them sit overnight, it's much smoother of a texture than the walnuts. But yeah, this is basically going to be my spaghetti. Now you can do your own sauce. I don't like a lot of sauce, so that's why I rather the texture than the sauce. All right, I'm getting warm now. But so if you were wondering about the different rice packs I use when I buy rice, when I say we can put these vegetables over rice, or you can put that over rice or pasta, this is what I buy. I buy the Banza, and it's like a garbanzo bean rice. I buy this one, the coconut jasmine rice from your uncle. I buy the garlic and olive oil. So these you just heat up really quickly. So it's quickly for the kids. They don't have to worry about making rice. They normally just heat these up are the organic rice. This one is brown jasmine rice with cilantro and hill lime. So these are the different ones I buy. I get them from Kroger most of the time. And then here is the spaghetti I buy. This is the one I'm probably going to make today to go with this. And it'll just sit in the fridge until I want it. Or sometimes I get this if it's on sale. I feel like I can eat more of this one. I don't get full as fast when I eat this one, probably because it's gluten free. You know. So here is the roasted vegetables. We have our meat sauce, which is our pecan meat sauce, and our noodles. We have our milks and our creamers, and this is the Oatly creamer I was talking about that I use every once in a while. We also have our pico. This is how small the container is at that penny ate some, just so y'all know. This is not even an hour later. We have our guac. We have the chicken salad for the kids. Their eggs are back there. Some more mushrooms for something else I need to make. This space is empty right here because I need to put the other containers here. Here is my chickpea salad. I need to get some more, what do you call these? I need to get some more dates. I keep the seeds too. They have some chicken wings right there. This is sauce I was saying they make with their pizzas because I bought some pizza dough. This is the salsa we just made together. I chopped up the lettuce. There's a melon back there I need to cut up. And then up here we have the juices we made plus the shot. Yeah, that was funny. And in here we just have some lemons and some garlic. I need to put the cilantro here. And then we have some more peppers and some more cucumbers. I'm going to show you kind of like what I normally do with that. Down here we have some apples, strawberries, and blackberries. We normally have grapes. We don't have any right now. So basically that's what I've done today. Now this is what I normally use for chopping up for salads. I normally just put everything in here. This is kind of like what's left over from the week. But it's normally like red onions, banana peppers, a type of protein, whether it's beans or tofu, black olives, and some tomatoes. So I kind of need to refresh this, but I'll probably eat this today with a salad. And I just keep this in the fridge. And then we have another one of those. I don't really like the bigger avocados. I'm going to buy that again. So I also want to point out that everything I've done today, food-wise, right, can be used more than one way. So I like to prep where I can use it for either salad, sandwiches, wraps, like this meat mixture, spaghetti sauce we just made, right? I can use that for the filling for my lasagna. I can use it for stuffing for stuffed red bell peppers with like the rice and that mixture. I can use it for spaghetti. So once it cools, I'll freeze some. And then maybe tomorrow I'll boil me some red bell peppers. And then once they kind of get a little soft, I spray a little olive oil on them, put them in the air fryer, and stuff them. I'll stuff them with this and some rice, and that's another meal. So I like to make and prep things that I can use more than one way. So don't think, oh, that's a lot, and she's only gonna use that for spaghetti. No, we can use this for a lot. Lasagna, spaghetti, and they won't even know what's in there. Like if you add the sauce with it, the kids won't even know like this is in there with the lasagna. So I still have sweet potatoes to chop up and roast. I was gonna make a sweet potato pumpkin spice like juice, like sweet potato juice around this time of year, but I'll probably do it tomorrow because I really need to go ahead and edit this video and get it up. I said I was gonna stop at 12:30. It is 12:25, so I've been going at it since about 8:40. I'm done, and now I'm about to edit, put this video up, chill out for a little bit. I'm still full off my little half sandwich. Make my noodles for the pasta real quick. And then I'll do their cheese enchiladas later. They don't eat till like 5 o'clock anyway. So I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know what you think about this video. It's a little sporadic, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's what I'm doing when I'm in here. I'm going from this to that, and I'm trying to make sure something else is cooking while I'm doing something else, right? So I'm doing multiple things at one time, and I'm cleaning as I go. As I wash the dishes, I set them in the dishwasher so they can air dry. And now I just need to clean up my mess, put the dishes up, and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I will see you all next video. Have an amazing day. Hopefully this helps someone else to either just get you to want to meal prep, to get you to understand it's not just eating the same thing every day, right? I know a lot of people don't want to eat the rice, the vegetables, the meat every day. You want a little something different. The pico can go inside your salads, inside your tacos if you make tacos. As a dip, you just eating and snacking. Like, we can use these things for different things. We don't want to just prep something that's just for this one thing. Chickpea salad, love it on my salads, love it in a wrap, love it on a sandwich. You see what I'm saying? Guacamole. You already know I love avocado tacos. So if I want to crisp me up a corn tortilla with a little avocado and a little vegan cheese, I can do that because it's already prepped and ready to go. I don't have to make that. And we missed Taco Tuesday, so today is going to be our Taco Tuesday, okay? But anyway, I will see you all on the next video. Hope you're having an amazing day. Love y'all so much. This video will go out on both channels. See you later. Peace and blessings.
So for the most part, my kitchen is semi-clean. I'm just waiting for some dishes to dry. I need to wash that. That is a potato, kale, and garlic soup. That was amazing, okay?